Coach Taylor's first year, they got 2 national champions that were transfers into the program. Some very good transfers in this year as well, but an excellent recruiting class with 6 outstanding freshmen. And we are underway as we're starting, Tony, at 133. So we'll save 125. Strickenberger and Spratley for last. We've got Gunnar Andrick, an outstanding freshman for West Virginia, against freshman Ronnie Ramirez.
Well, actually both teams are going to have 6 freshmen, whether they're true freshmen or redshirt freshmen, in the lineup today. So it's a really youth-on-youth opportunity for both squads. And again, some chances for some people to get in the lineup who haven't been in there a lot, especially from the West Virginia side. But Oklahoma State, high caliber team. David Taylor, storied history, obviously, in terms of his own wrestling career. And really, in our conversation with him on Friday was about, bringing that mentality, the score points mentality, the thing that made him the guy that he was, and from a competing standpoint, competitive standpoint, and wanting to bring that into enhancing the culture at Oklahoma State.
Andrick again, first year in the program, and has had a major impact. 13-5 on the year, a couple of wins against ranked competition, and up against Ronnie Ramirez, who is ranked currently number 11 in the country.
Well, I think Andrick's been wrestling really well. He's been really solid. His pace and consistency have been really good. His conditioning's been really good. This will be a little bit different test for him today, but this is why you come to West Virginia or Oklahoma State. This is why you're in the Big 12. This is the whole opportunities of wrestling high caliber people as much as possible, again, in preparation for how you learn to get better as the year goes along so that you're ready for March.
Both wrestlers have remained on their feet for the most part here, the first half of this first period.
And it's funny, maybe it's not funny, maybe it's a very consistent thing when we talk to coaches throughout the year, and especially over this year. They all say relatively the same things in the sense of where they want their guys' focus to be, right? It's really moment by moment, and it's about scoring, and that scoring mentality, and getting after people and working to your positions and finding ways to battle yourself through things, and not getting too caught up in whether you just gave up 3 points or not, but to keep wrestling and to keep working. And if you're a kid in grade school or high school, or you're coaching kids in those, it's more about that than it is even the wins and losses for these guys, because those are the things that create the wins and losses. It's not about trying to hold on and win 4-3 anymore. It's really about trying to advance and score as much as you possibly can, knowing that if you score a lot, you're going to win, right? So, and it's about having fun in this whole process. Earlier today, I was listening to a little clip from a football standpoint with a coach from L.A., the Chargers, or not the
Harbaugh,
but yeah, not Harbaugh, but the Rams, and he was talking about the same thing. He said you have to have fun. You got to win and have fun. You can't be miserable trying to excel. That just doesn't go really well. And when you listen to Coach Flynn and Coach Taylor talk about it, they love wrestling, and they want guys who love wrestling and have fun in the process of it and learning how to be good at it.
Coach Taylor, his second season, and last year led this Oklahoma State team to a Big 12 championship and to a third-place NCAA tournament finish.
I think that was one thing that I really took away from whenever we talked to Coach Taylor was, his emphasis of just being able to go out and be thankful, score points, because that's what the sport's about. But he was bringing the, light of, we haven't really done anything yet, even though they just took third in the country. So that tells you the standard that is at this program, and it has been like that for years. 34 NCAA titles for the team. No one in any sport has more than the Cowboys.
Andrick, you saw take the lead there, began period 2 on the bottom and got out quickly.
No, that was a good job on his part. The last thing you want to do is spend a lot of time on the bottom, especially against somebody like Ramirez. So he did a nice job of getting up to his feet, getting some space, and getting himself an escape for 1 point.
Got out in 5 seconds. Now we're a minute plus into period number 2, and that escape point, the only point of the match so far.
Well, they've been careful with one another so far. There's a pretty good shot by Ramirez and decent counter. See Andrick trying to get that shin whizzer. He's got to be a little careful about pulling out of bounds, right? It's close to being out of bounds. He's going to try to see if he can catch that ankle coming back. You see Ramirez trying to pull him back in to get some space to finish. Tried to limp arm out.
Ramirez dragging him back in a second time.
And again, another whizzer by Andrick. Some good defense. Try to roll underneath. This would be. He's going to just step out of bounds as it's period ends. So man, nice little scramble. Good job by Ramirez trying to finish right on the boundary, and a great job by Andrick countering all that.
Coach Tim Flynn as building this program at West Virginia into the top echelon of the Big 12 Conference. The goal, obviously, to compete with the likes of the Oklahoma States. This time, Ramirez on the bottom to start.
No doubt about that. You know, and also, you're not going to find a more competitive guy than Tim Flynn either. So, I mean, you want to win. Nice shot by Andrick. Got stopped there a little bit. Try to work that corner. You see Ramirez driving into him, though, which is going to collapse him somewhat. Now trying to take that leg and see if he can't. Got to watch a spladle here to some degree. All right, gets his head to the outside. That might have not have been great. Then we might get a stalemate. Well, he's trying to lift it. He does get it up. Nice job. Pretty close to 3 here if he can just drive that a little bit.
No points yet.
He's got the crossface pretty well. I can't really see what he's holding on to that's going to say that this is not a 3 points. And there's a 3-point takedown. Great job by Andrick.
3 points, West Virginia.
So the first offensive points of the match by Gunnar Andrick in this matchup of freshmen. And there's the escape. It's 4-2.
I get the feeling that's going to wake both of them up, too. Right now, we're going to see a little more intensity from Ramirez being down by 2.
Got to put that foot on the gas. Ramirez had a good defense there. You know, put that hand in the middle there, almost like a switch position from neutral. And Gunnar just able to pop that head out, like Tony said. Now here's the pressure on the edge.
Andrick was hit with a stall warning during that little scramble as well. We're down to 24 seconds.
Minimally, he can waste some time here, but he got an opportunity to get another takedown. I really don't like that warning for stalling call either, to be honest with you. You just get a takedown and then you get called for stalling. Again, why? Because you're in front. I just hate that stuff. There's 5 seconds left. He's going to stay right here in the boundary, and that's going to end the match. And a great win for Andrick and a great win for West Virginia to start off this match.
Excellent start for the Mountaineers. Needed a quick start. They get it from Gunnar Andrick.